man won a small claims judgment against AT&T yesterday, and it could mean many more similar cases going against the cell phone giant.
He sued because AT&T did what many cell phone companies do with data plans. When Matt Spaccarelli went over his data usage for a month, AT&T throttled or slowed down the rate at which his phone could download data. That made streaming video and music pretty much impossible and slowed web surfing to a crawl. Matt says he bought an unlimited data plan and said that wasn't fair. And a Ventura County judge agreed and awarded him $850. AT&T had no comment other than to say it notifies users that they're subject to this throttling.
Matt Spaccarelli is here now. He can, first off, explain throttling. What is that term?
Throttling is when you reach a certain limit, they slow your speed down. It goes from anywhere from 4 to 5 megabits per second to an average of 0.25 megabits per second.
So the company actually warns you of this possibility?
They'll send you a text message, an email that says you're approaching the 5% top data users. And if you reach the 5%, then they slow your speed down.
And the purpose of that is what?
They say it's to stop the traffic congestion on their network.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it just doesn't make sense.
But meantime, you bought an unlimited plan. Unlimited sounds like it's
But
unlimited.
Is the throttling in the fine print?
No, it's not in the fine print. What they say is that we tell you you have unlimited, and you do have unlimited. We never told you what speed.
But we can control the speed.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
exactly.
how did you win your case?
Justifiable reliance is a way of proving that any normal person with normal information, which is all of their commercials that says we're the fastest wireless network. They're the fastest wireless network. So that's what you get. So even in the contract that it says, but we have the right to slow you down, if a normal person, reasonable, sees all these commercials, you can't expect that to happen.
What were you doing that you would consume so much
data? I watch Netflix
on your phone?
in the evenings and stuff. Yeah, I'll plug the phone into a projector and project it onto a spandex screen, which looks great. And I watch Netflix, movies and stuff all the time.
Now, did AT&T have a representative there?
Yeah, they had an area representative that...
But they're not allowed to have an attorney.
They're not allowed.
Did he present a defense to the judge?
Yeah, he was actually really good. He had some documentation. He used mine for the most part, but cited some specific stuff in the contract. And after he said, hey, this is our case, the judge says, what does that mean? And it was basically like, well, we have the right to slow you down if you're using certain things, doing peer-to-peer stuff. And he claimed that Netflix was peer-to-peer, which Netflix isn't peer-to-peer.
Okay.
It's a client-host service.
Well, meantime, did they give you an option, like say, we'll stop throttling, but you need to buy yet another plan, like one that kind of ups your...
Absolutely. They say if you choose and you don't want throttling, go ahead and go onto our tiered plan. Well, for 1 month, they switched me to a tiered plan, and I complained it got switched back. That month, I used the smallest amount of data ever and got the highest bill.
What's your bill now?
$140 a month.
That's for the unlimited.
I get unlimited everything. I had an $800 phone bill once when I was, a long time ago. I didn't want the surprise. Right.
Well, see, this is
so I pay unlimited everything.
Right. But see, the trend now is going to eliminate these unlimited plans because they don't want people doing what you do, which is...
And heaven knows people complain about AT&T's coverage and also the fact that...
I've had no problems with the coverage. Where I live, AT&T is the only provider that gives me service. Nothing else works because I'm right on the fringe.
So you think other people might do what you did now?
I hope so.
Are you getting requests or getting
I'm getting all kinds of
advice?
I'm getting all kinds of stuff. A friend of mine, he's going to set up a website, and we're just going to give out the information for free.
And how did they come up with that $850?
That's based on a number I just kind of picked out of my head. The judge says, put a figure on it. And I said, well, I mean, if we...
You should have gone for more.
I should have.
Well, there's a limit. What's the small plans on, like $8 grand or something?
No, I went for $10,000 is what I sued for originally, because in the contract, there's an alternate payment plan that AT&T will pay $10,000. And they said, nah, it's only for arbitration. So the judge just said, 10 months is left on your contract. I said $100 for unlimited. The AT&T guy said $65. The judge said, I'm putting it at $85. It sounds fair and reasonable. That's what you get.
Will you leave AT&T?
Oh, no.
You haven't been paid, and are you going to leave AT&T?
I haven't. No, absolutely not. I have to have AT&T where I live. I hope they don't disconnect my service.
Okay.
They have every right to do that.
We'll see what happens.
I wouldn't bet on you at this point, but good for you for sticking up for what you believe in. Thanks, Matt.